Morning. You already know it is the big boss. How boss dog K poke through the door. Here to talk to this box fucking in my soliloquy. Remember, tough times don't last. Good people do. Don't off yourself. Call them in the fire line. Remember, you matter. Peak game metaphors in one swing. We tape it up and we pape it up today. You know what I'm talking about? How y'all doing, man? Hope all is well with everybody. All right, so Bakhram Murtazaliev, the current 154 IBF champion, who sparked Tim Tszyu in 3 rounds, says since the other 2 champions at 54 are tied up, he wants to go to 160 and fight Erislandy Lara for Erislandy Lara's WBA 160-pound title. Is that fight realistic? That's what I'm going to ask y'all. I want y'all to answer that in the comment section. And you know, we clutched up, you know what we're talking about. Truthfully, I don't see Erislandy Lara taking this fight. Murtazaliev is a problem. I keep telling y'all, that man that man got boys looking at him like, man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That man Russian, he got that beard, and he a Muslim. I'm telling you, them dudes like that, they hold in a lot of anger because they're very spiritual. They're very religious. You know what I'm saying? So they want to try to please, you know, Allah and within their faith. And when they sit there and they get in that ring, you gonna feel all that anger. You know? But I don't see that fight happening. I think Murtazaliev, man, need to try to push for like an Erislandy. You know, I know Murtazaliev trying to get out his belts, but like Erislandy or I know Jesus Ramos is at 160, but maybe fight Jesus Ramos. I don't see Erislandy Lara fighting the Murtazaliev. It's too dangerous of a fight. And that's what the writer of the news article on BoxingNews24.com said. He said the same thing. It's too dangerous of a fight for Lara. Lara fought a washed-up Danny Garcia. He just been fighting lesser opponents. He ain't really been fighting like dogs, killers. You know what I'm saying? And I think if Erislandy Lara get in there with a dog or a killer, you really gonna see his age. You know what I'm saying? Like, he been sparking a lot of these little, you know, middle-of-the-road guys. You know what I'm saying? So, in which I think if Erislandy Lara, even a prime Danny Garcia, I think Erislandy Lara beat him at 160. Not gonna lie to you, Erislandy Lara got skill, and that's what he relying on right now. Erislandy Lara is out of his prime, but he's relying on his skill. You know what I'm saying? He get in there with a young athletic dude that can push the tempo up on him. Erislandy Lara ain't gonna make it. He just being real. You know what I'm saying? He get in there with a Janet Beck. Erislandy Lara ain't gonna make it. That's all I'm saying. So, I think Murtazaliev, man, like I say, Erislandy, you know, just those fights. Those are good fights, you know, that can keep him sharp and prepare him for like a Crawford or, you know, which I ain't gonna lie. The more I think about it, the more I want to see that fight. Jermell Charlo, you know, I would want Jermell Charlo to come back and get a tune-up first. You know, one fight, see how he look at that fight, and then fight Murtazaliev. That's, bro, somebody going to sleep in that fight. You know, if I was a promoter, all my fighters would be fighting killers. You know what I'm saying? Like Terrence Crawford probably wouldn't be undefeated. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I'll be like, Terrence, man, you gonna get in there with him next. I have your fight made and your next fight made, but we ain't gonna announce your next fight. We gonna keep that mother on hush. You know? And if I had like dang near all the stars at a certain weight class, all of y'all fighting. You sign with me, you gotta fight dogs. You gotta fight killers. That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? That might not be a bad idea to become a promoter, man. I ain't gonna be in the interviews talking. I ain't gonna be saying nothing. We're gonna be behind the scenes working. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be like some Jay Prince stuff. You know, some mob tie stuff. Hey man, look, you come over here, you gotta fight so and so. You know, keep your mouth closed. I'm be out here doing all that talking and all that. Nah. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna work over here. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what I would be on. You know what I'm saying? But that's beside the point. You know, that's down the line. You know, maybe. maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe boss will venture off into that, you know? 'Cause I'm telling you, man, if I, yeah. But, like I said before, man, I think he needs to take like an extra Lubin, you know, maybe Jesus Ramos, you know, or Brian Mendoza, Brian Castano is an option. I think stuff like that, you know, just those stay busy fights. Those are good fights, but they stay busy fights. And I'm not disrespecting those fighters saying stay busy like they trash fighters. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is they're tough fights that can prepare him for that, you know, for that bigger fight, you know, for, like I told you, a Terrence Crawford, for a, you know, Sebastian Fedor, you know, like those type of fights, you know what I'm saying? So we shall see, but y'all let me know what y'all think about that fight. Do y'all see that fight happening? Let's go.